Mr. Evans Nimako is the Director of Elections for the NPP. The Commission has just told us that you all agreed to what just happened.
Yes, we did. And we think that is a very difficult decision to take. But as we've said, democracy is expensive. We wish that had not happened because ballots were printed, bagged, and sent to regions with escort from parties, police, EC. They were received at those ends, and no reports were received. But there are security implications. Something has been found, and we cannot wash it under the carpet. So yes, we painfully agree with the EC that they should go ahead and get those ballots for these regions to be printed. Unfortunately, for some of our brothers in the media, the police, and the EC staff who are supposed to be voting tomorrow and may have made the arrangement for the day will have to reorganize themselves. We will plead with them and let them know that all is not lost. So Thursday, as the EC has promised, on the 5th, they'll have opportunity to cast their votes. We will look up to that and ensure that we have a level playing field. Allegations will not serve anybody's interest. We will urge the security to up their game and arrest the culprit. But if there's anybody who has information about this whole thing, should be ready to help the police to get to the bottom of this matter.
Talk about allegations. I just spoke to the Dr. Omani Boma of the NDC, and he said that they have intel that a certain political party plans to print 2.5 million ballot papers. I mean, are you worried by something like that?
Also, this is NDC, and you shouldn't be surprised. The very thing they are doing is the very thing they will accuse another party or person of doing.
You are saying the NDC is the one trying to print 2.5 million ballot
The very
papers.
thing they will be doing is what they will accuse the other of doing. When the EC gave provisional register to political parties, NDC said there were issues and that they wanted forensic audit to be done. Instead of them to bring their evidence, they never did. They went on the streets and conducted a demonstration across Ghana, needless. At the end of the day, when the EC organized an IPAC meeting that had the presence of the media, it was clear that the NDC had no basis for the call they made on provisional register. When a revised version was made and given to them, the NDC still came out to say that there were people who have had their names missing on the register. And so that's NDC. And at any point in time, thankfully, they get exposed. So if he thinks that other party is printing a number of ballots, they should do the right thing. They should relay information to the police for investigation to be done, except they are telling us that they don't trust the police to do a professional job. And you should understand, they've said that way back. Their leadership insists that even officers will have their appointment terminated because they are in bed with the new patriotic parties. I mean, this is funny. So NDC, when they say one thing, you need to interrogate it. And I'm saying that the very thing they will be doing, they will accuse another for doing.
But don't you think issues like this, where a ballot paper that is supposed to be destroyed finds its way from out of a printing house, shortfalls in ballot papers, and serialization issues with ballot papers, don't you think issues like these fuel the suspicions of the NDC?
Okay, so when I got the information that there have been shortfalls of ballots in Volta region ballots, presidential, parliamentary, were printed by Art Commercial. Before the ballots left the offices of Art Commercial, serious auditing process were done. Afterwards, when the issue came up, I took my time. I took the ballot statistics that was generated and given to the printing house. I took the number of ballots that were transported, and they match. So I was surprised that there was that information that there were shortfalls. I don't know where that is coming from. And if you take your time to check, you realize that it was neither here nor there. But issue of shortfalls can also be looked at it this way. Anytime printing has been done, and if you followed printing of ballot and its transportation to regions and all that, there could be shortfalls. That is why when it gets to the regional level, at the district level, parties will have to check whether the numbers are accurate, and if not, you add up. This is not an issue that you have to raise tension. It doesn't call for that. But here we are, New Patriotic Party, we are certain that by the grace of God, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia will make the numbers to constitute government, because he has submitted to the good people of Ghana policies and programs that are superior enough to transform Ghana's status. And so that's what we are looking at. We are focused, and our parliamentary candidates are working so hard. Officers across party lines, from polling station to national level, are doing what is expected of them for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to win the presidential election. So that's our focus.